me get one thing clear. I do not sound like David. Get the fuck out of here. David is Nasty C. Reason why I'm saying that is because I heard that on an interview on Metro, he was like, he will never do a collaboration with me because I sound like him.
Ooh.
And this is hip hop. I disagree. So I had to make it clear to all of my fans and his. Because I was really getting tired of them actually going with that idea or that notion that I actually sound like him. That's ridiculous. So I was just being me. I was just being expressive. I was just being hip hop. I do not sound like David. Get the fuck out of here.
There's a reason why the boys won't make it, and there's a reason that they won't see growth. Every song gotta sound like somebody. There's a reason why I do this alone. There's a reason why the boys won't make it, and there's a reason why they don't see growth. Every song gotta sound like somebody. There's a reason why I do this alone.
Welcome to the greatest YouTube page on this side of the Western Hemisphere, man. This is your boy SULLYBANDZ. This is JBOOG. This is Too Honest Review, and we want to make sure that you guys understand we're going to do the full investigative scoop on this because we understand what y'all like to see us on. So, for me, again, thank you guys very much. We are here to dive in full-fledged. This is the Nasty C and A-Reece story.
Where the beef started, the origins of it all.
Yeah. So we're going to understand, finally.
So hopefully these two videos are accurate, because that's where our knowledge is coming from.
If not, I need one of our followers to link with us on Twitch or Discord.
Yeah,
and we could do a full interview live on Twitch.
That'd be hard. I'm all for that.
You know what I mean?
I'm all for that.
I think that'd be tough. So I think there's no better way to do it than to get to it. So
sure, I'm ready.
Fuck it, hit that gas pedal.
Now, in this video, we're gonna break down the beef.
Hey, what the fuck in the AS? What the fuck is?
Alright guys, we're here today with a new fucking video, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys like our response, but we're gonna break down the Nasty C and the A-Reece beef. It's your boy, SULLYBANDZ, that's JBOOG.
Turn this shit up. Why are he talking to me like he trying to get me out my drawers?
You know the issue I'm referring to, right?
Oh shit.
But today we're going into the story behind the beef. First things first, ever since Nasty C and A-Reece behind the beef.
I never noticed that. That's hard.
That looks fake though. That looks fake. And it looks like it was photoshopped almost. It could be.
It really is all emojis. I was right.
It is. It's an ice cold emoji, diamond emoji, heart emoji, praying hands. Oh. Ew. You one of them.
Ew.
I like your shirt though.
Right.
And a gold Casio.
To the story behind the beef. First things first, ever since Nasty C and A-Reece stepped onto the SA hip-hop scene, fans have been pitting the two against each other. So to start with, A-Reece and Nasty C are pretty much the same age, and the fans on Twitter have been comparing them since day one. We've never really seen the two actually respond to comparisons. However, in 2016, A-Reece opened up about how he had a dream that he worked with Nasty C, and it's clear that he would probably like that, but Nasty isn't trying to do that right now. So it's almost like A-Reece was trying to throw a bone out there, that he wants to work with Nasty, but he thinks all knows that Nasty C is not interested in a collab. Look at how Nasty C responded when he was asked about featuring A-Reece, and I quote,
Ooh, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah. When he said that he didn't want to do a song with people that rap like him or sound like him.
If that's the actual quote.
But see, I feel that too.
You want to bring a different element to the song.
That's why.
Because you don't want your song to sound the same. That's
all the way through. Yeah, because people get
confused
confused on who is what is what, and it just sounds repetitive.
Exactly. You want your feature to add something.
Yeah, add substance, add character, add a sound, add.
I talk about that all the time with songs that you make when you make a song. Or not even just that. No, I just meant in general when you make a song, I'll always be like, you should not do your second verse. Let's take your second verse off and put someone else that's going to flip the tempo, the vibe.
Well, I was looking at analytics the other day, and I was looking at the songs that I did. Me personally, two different styles where like I'm super melodic in the front half and then I'm like bar handling. Yeah. Those songs have done astronomically better.
Yeah, because everyone has such a short attention span, and clips and short form content has made that so much worse.
And yeah, so not to mention 2 verse songs is almost impossible these days. If you're over 2 minutes and 20 seconds, like that song's getting skipped.
I like to feature people
this guy's
bring
talking
different elements into my songs. That's why I haven't featured a lot of people that expect me to feature, because they just bring the same type of element that I'm bringing onto the same song, and I find it pointless to do that.
He's not wrong. Yeah. But sometimes it sounds great.
You can see how some people in the hip-hop
like
community
Future and Drake, or
would
Future and Drake.
interpret this as Nasty C not wanting to work with A-Reece, yeah, right? Further pushing their own agenda, fueling speculation that the two were at odds. Where Nasty C clearly states that the reason behind his decision was a result of the style being similar. However, you can take this with a grain of salt, as well as being similar stop talented artists from working together. Now, fast forward to 2017, while rumors have been rife about a possible beef between Nasty C and A-Reece, two of SA's finest lyrical minds, which has been said they had squashed the beef at that particular time. So when A-Reece dropped his sophomore From Me to You and Only You album to critical acclaim in 2017, the project skyrocketed into the SA hip-hop chart scene with immediate...
Yeah, we gotta check that. From Me to You and Only You. That's hard. Man, how the fuck you say that? Is that Zucci? Zucci?
I would assume.
Nope. Zucci Yayo? Zucci Yayo?
That's kind of hard.
He should have went with Yayo.
Coke dope?
Yeah, Zucci Coke dope. No, it should have been Zucci Yayo. That would have been tough. But is that Zucci or is that... It's like Zaki? Because, like, you know, if you put, like, the N in front of the Zio, or, like, if you take out the Zio and put it in right there, like, that's, like, Gnocchi or Nochi, like, the Italian dish. Yeah. So, like, is it Zucci? Is it Zochi?
I'm not sure.
See, this is the shit that be hurting my feelings, bro. I don't know how to say y'all name, and I need y'all to tell me how to say it.
In a swift and unprecedented move, the bad hair hitmaker Nasty C took to social media via Twitter to promote A-Reece's work.
Okay, that's hard.
With the young king, who was obviously impressed by such a gesture, who also replied immediately in what might signal the end of the beef, if any at all, between the two rappers, with this tweet. Having seen them hug it out on a popular TV show called Club 808, it had seemed that the
like some 106 and Park looking shit
had been squashed. Now, moving on into 2018.
So we are getting a little more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I was about to say, bro, like...
The rapper blamed their past, although have made up.
First of all, let me get one thing clear. I do not sound like David. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so we know this.
David is Nasty C.
That was a great cut.
Stating, and I quote, "It's just the way things played out in the beginning. And because I didn't want to entertain it, you know, and he did, so that kind of made it seem like he was either looking for attention or he had a problem with me." And then Nasty C went on to confirm that they spoke and crushed their differences. So, the same year in 2018, Nasty C shocked everyone when he tweeted, "Somebody tell it seemed to be the start of a future with great things to come for," only to be a huge disappointment to everyone, with A-Reece pulling a late U-turn on Nasty C. Never appearing on the Ivyson tour, Reece didn't show any signs of not coming until it was time for him to perform at 4:55 p.m, only for fans to wait fruitlessly. However, Ivyson tour was a great success, with Nasty C receiving praises across the hip-hop community. Well, my opinion is that between the two undoubtedly talented young rappers, there was never any beef. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there was any beef at all. I think the two just experienced what you call this effect. I'm just gonna make some effect up. I think they just experienced the Messi and Ronaldo effect, AK and Casper effect, of which just effectively being a the top of the game at the same time.
I was like, what the fuck did he say?
Messi and Ronaldo.
yeah.
Given that
Same space, similar,
right.
putting
You
against
can't let two greats be in the same space. Type deal.
type shit, yeah.
So Nasty C and A-Reece are undoubtedly the future of hip hop, if not the greatest hip hop artists to emerge from South Africa.
I'll give them that. These guys are some of my favorite that come out of the continent.
We're still gonna check these.
Yeah, that's the new one. Wait, what's the middle one? Yeah, see, I want to see this one. What's this one? Or the top left one? My bad. Okay, yeah, we do this one first. One is 3 minutes.
That's 3 years ago. This is a year ago, and this is 4 days ago.
Well, I don't think we should do the 3 year ago one.
Okay. Then we'll do this, and then we'll do this.
Yeah.
We'll tie them in, and hopefully this will give us more knowledge.
Yeah, man.
I already got a lot more now.
Yeah,
But I need a video to give me the full breakdown of the distance. I want to know the chronological order.
Yeah,
of the
I want
songs.
the. You know what? I think that might be on us this time. As crazy as it sounds, I think we might have to go bar for bar and figure out once we get all the back end.
We tried it once, and that's not fucking.
It didn't hit for us because we didn't know the lore. We didn't know the origin story.
True.
So now we're understanding.
It would have helped
more.
too if we would have paid attention to when the songs dropped. Because I'm like,
Yeah,
how did
we
we
did,
how
man,
did we
we
get
didn't.
God Flow and Achilles messed up? When if we would have paid attention to that, we would have been like, oh, this came out first.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I was like, hey, I'm ready to go.
me too. I thought I could wing it, and
Yeah. And we tried. We gave it our best shot, chat.
Well, now we get to hear from the man himself.
Exactly.
That's what really matters. So.
Yep. So make sure y'all tune in next video. Again, this is your favorite motherfuckers from the Western Hemisphere, man. This is 2 Honest Review. I am SULLYBANDZ. This is JBOOG. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure it's personalized so every time we drop, you get motherfucking notified. We cooking. Just bring a plate. You feel me? Just bring a plate. I'm cooking. What the fuck did he say?
Why you put me on the spot like
What the fuck did he say?